All right, it's day 2 of my intermittent fasting experiment. I've been hearing so much about it, so I said, well, let me go ahead and try it. Again, it's day 2. Yesterday was Sunday, so I did carb cycling mixed with the intermittent fasting. So basically what I'm doing is on my off days, I try to eat as little amount of carbs as possible. Probably get no carbs. I did end up getting, I think, maybe about 8 or 10 grams. So I ate like really no carbs. And so that was on non-training days. And so my intermittent fasting period is 16 hours. So I'm fasting for 16 hours, but I'm eating in an 8-hour block. Okay, within those 8 hours, I'm still trying to, hit my macros. Okay, so I have an 8-hour window to eat. So I'm just now coming off, my last meal yesterday was at 7 p.m. So I fasted from 7 p.m. until 11. Okay, that's 16 hours. So now I have an 8-hour block from 11 to 7 to try to fit in my meals and then start back my fasting again. It's pretty tough, but I've been kind of getting myself ready for it for a while now. So it wasn't quite as tough. But I'm breaking the fast now with a protein shake. It's fast digested protein because I haven't eaten for 16 hours. So I want to, put something in my stomach that's going to really, really digest really, really fast. So that's the first meal of the day is the protein shake. And then after that, I'm going to have a real meal because the protein is just the protein. It's not a meal, right? So be on the lookout. I'm going to show you the rest of my meal prep. All right. Sorry, you might not be able to see me, but I wanted to focus on the scale. So we're going to have some eggs. First meal of the day from after breaking my fast and having my protein shake. So we're going to have some eggs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and weigh out the egg whites because that's what I'm going to have. And I'm going to have, according to my calculations here, I'm going to have like 25 servings of egg whites, which is about 375 grams, right? I'm going to measure out my egg whites. That's what I want to eat. No particular reason. I just want eggs, all right? Different strokes with different folks, right? It's what I have a taste for. So I eat what I have a taste for. I don't really have a per se meal plan that I follow. I just eat whatever I feel like. So I got my eggs, boom, eggs ready. Got that weighed out. So now I want to add some spinach to my eggs. So it's almost going to be like, I guess, an omelet or whatever, but I'm going to scramble it all together because, it is what it is. So for the spinach, I like to have a lot of it. So it calls for 4 cups or 85 grams. All right. Let's weigh out our spinach. Fitness Pal, awesome app. Scan it. Comes back, says, what do you know? 4 cups. I don't know if you can see that or not. So put that in. Boom. Got my spinach. So now I have to measure it out to 85 grams. All right, per serving. It's going to be a lot of spinach. But hey, once you saute it down, it's not really a whole lot, but it's vegetables, so what? It's good for you, right? Eat it. Eat the green stuff, people. Eat the green stuff. There we go. All right. All right, got it down. What is it? 85 grams. Got it down. I like to be precise. Tracking my macros. Got that. Boom. That's taken care of. Got my spinach. It's prepped, ready to go. Put that aside. Then I need some cheese. All right, I'm gonna put some cheese on there. So I like cheese. I hope you do too. All right. 1/4 of a cup of cheese. All right, 28 grams. Boom, let's scan it. Scan it, Fitness Pal, comes back. Boom, it gives you the reading, 28 grams. That's what I need. Add that, boom, it's in there. Now, let's get my cheese on here. 28 grams. Boom. Here we go. Almost there. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. 28. Alright. I want some peppers. What is this here? Pepper mix. Bought it from Publix. Alright, let's scan that. Let's get that in there. How much do I want? Alright, scan it, comes back. 4 ounces. Alright, let's take 4 ounces serving. Boom, that's in there. Get my spoon, zero out my cheese. It's all going in the same place, right? So I can mix it all in there. Change my scale to ounces. Alright, let's get 4 ounces. Well, we see how much this is actually going to be. I've been using a lot of it, so it might not actually hit 4, which is fine. I can adjust that in FitnessPal. Alright, we got that. I'm going to save this bowl, by the way. I might use it to, measure out something later. Got that. It actually came up to 2.2 grams. So let's change it in the FitnessPal. Because listen, if you're tracking your macros, you're going to have to measure it. Because if you don't measure, how do you know how much you're actually eating? People say that, oh, you don't need to measure your food, and you don't need to measure out what you're eating. That's bullshit. You do have to measure it, because if you don't know how much you're taking in, you tend to overeat. And again, food doesn't make you fat. Overeating makes you fat. So that's it. Everything is prepped up. Then now I'm going to cook it, and then I'll come back and show you. All right. All right. I'm chefing it up, and I like to cook with olive oil. And these are good fats to get my fats in, and I need 2 teaspoons of it. So I got my olive oil here, getting ready to chef everything up, So I got to have the good fats. All right. So I got that going. Got my olive oil in there. All right. So we're going to bring the eggs on. What we want. My egg whites. Got my egg whites in there. It's doing this thing. So we're going to let that cook for a minute. Then we're going to go ahead and add everything else to it. So you know that I really do be in here doing this. Hey, I'm not a master chef or anything like that, so all you master chefs out there that might want to be critiquing how I'm doing my business, mind your business. As long as it works. At the end of the day, all I want to do is keep eating. Eat as much as I can. It is what it is. So I'm going to bring my cheese and my peppers, remember, that we weighed out. I'll put it all in there. Don't have to be pretty and all fancy and all that. Shit, all I want to do is eat. You understand? So we're going to get that going. A little bit. I don't know what I call this, just egg whites with cheese, vegetables, and lots of spinach. I'm gonna put the spinach in there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't it all go down the same way? And then I'll just sit there, mix it all up, scramble it in with my eggs. Some of y'all be like, oh, I don't do, man, please. You're going to sit down and you're going to eat it the same way, right? Whether I put the spinach by itself or I put it with the eggs. When you chew it, doesn't it all go down the same way? Right? So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to look awesome when I finish with it. Let me finish with this and I'll come back. All right, here's the final product. You know, I'm done. All right, that's my eggs, got my carbs, decided to have a bagel. You know, got about 50 grams of carbs out of this bagel right here. So that's pretty much it. You know, that's my first meal of the day after wrapping up, you know, breaking my fast. Like I said, I've been on a 16-hour fast where I have 8 hours now to eat. And within those 8 hours, I'm going to try to fit in all my macros the best I can, try to hit them. You know, and that's pretty much it. You know, is my whole goal in this is to try to get as lean as possible, and also try to learn some things about really being hungry, because sometimes hunger can just be all mental, where you think, okay, if I don't eat, or I'm going to die, or I'm going to fall out, or I'm going to starve. No, you know, you kind of have, you know, we all tend to program ourselves to where we eat at a certain time every day. And let's just say, for example, we have lunch every day at 12. You know, we know about 11:30, man, our stomach's going to start growling, you know, and all kinds of crazy stuff going to start running through your head. Like, I got to eat, I got to eat, I got to eat. Well, just try one time not to eat at 12, you know. Push it back and say, okay, well, I'm going to wait and eat lunch maybe around 2 and see what really happens. I'm sure you'll still be alive, right? So, again, it's just a test, an experiment that I'm trying to do, because I've heard so much about intermittent fasting, you know, and so I want to try it for myself, because I'm all big about experimenting on myself before I suggest anything to any client or anything. I want to do it myself, okay, so I can say, hey, I've tried this, here's the pros and cons, and here's how it was for me. All right, so I'm not one of those trainers that just, you know, or coaches that just go out there and just say, hey, just go and do this. You know, they haven't tried it themselves. All right, so that's what I'm trying to do here, just kind of show you, and we'll see. I woke up this morning, I was at 204, 204 pounds. So we're going to do this for like 14 days and see what happens. And I did train this morning fasted, meaning no food. You know, again, the last time I ate was at 7 p.m. last night, Sunday. So I went to the gym, I trained upper body today and back and shoulders really, really hard. And I didn't have any food. And I'm still here to make this video. So that's the thing. And we'll see. I'll update you with my progress on how I'm going, or what I noticed as far as my body, how it changed. Again, the goal for me is to get as lean as possible. So right now I am sitting at 204, so we'll see what happens. All right.